If you're single, dating can often be a frustrating and disappointing experience, but it doesn't have to be. Mass Match is a personal dating service that can help you find long-lasting love. Joining us with more is matchmaker Lanie Delfin. She's the owner of Mass Match in Western Massachusetts and surrounding communities. Nice to have you here, Lanie.
Oh, great to be back.
I love your story about how you started this business. You've been on the show before. Let's talk about Valentine's Day. It's tomorrow. What are your thoughts on this holiday?
Well, you know, as many people have said on the show previously, it is a setup, obviously, for singles to feel unhappy. And so and good advice has been given on the show about self-care and, you know, the unimportance of Valentine's Day. But what I would want to stress is that over half the adult population is single. So people need to keep in mind that most people are in their same boat. And a lot of people in relationships aren't necessarily in healthy ones. So it's best not to romanticize the life of other people. And the worst thing people can do, to me, is rush into something to get flowers and candy. Rushing is the biggest source of our problems because it takes so much longer to get out of things.
Right.
So if you want to be in a relationship, then, you know, join Mass Match or do other venues to get yourself in one. But being single is certainly fine.
It's A-okay. And it's just another day, really.
It's another day.
And you don't, chocolates and flowers, go out and buy them for yourself, I say, right?
Exactly. And treasure your friends and your family and the people that you love.
That's right, exactly. Spend it with the people you love. Tell us about Mass Match, your company.
Okay, so we are a personal dating service, unlike internet dating, which means that I meet everybody and then I match them. So what people appreciate is the privacy. They appreciate the fact that unlike other dating services like mine, I only charge $295. I don't charge thousands of dollars. And everybody and his brother can't see them on the internet. So most people sign up online. I can also mail people applications, and then I meet them, and then I match them with people that, to me, make sense based on what they tell me and what the other person. So it has to be a match that makes sense both
You're
ways.
a matchmaker.
I'm a matchmaker.
Yes, and there's a lot of success stories, and you are one of them where how you met your husband through a dating service, and now you started Mass Match. But I know a lot of people who have had tremendous success through you as a matchmaker, so you know how to match them, Lanie.
Yeah, I mean, we have people 20 to 80, doctors, lawyers, truck drivers. Many babies have been born, many happy couples in my 13 years now doing this. So the fact is there are just no ways for all of the single people to meet. Right. The venues aren't there anymore. The natural ways of, you know, church, those things don't exist. So people...
It's a different world we live in, for sure. What tips do you give for first meetings?
Okay, so first meetings, to me, you know, don't get to know someone on the phone or email. That, I think, is a big mistake because you're going to end up projecting for them or against them. Quickly meet. I tell people, Buddhist mind, present tense only. So Obama's health plan, the weather. The mistakes people make, sounding negative, of course. Positive energy attracts everybody. Right. Sounding too busy to date. Asking personal questions. It's not Guantanamo Bay. I mean, get to know people slowly. And the most important, don't talk about the past. No one wants to hear about exes and, you know, intimacy is getting to know the stories over time being the operative word. Right, right. The biggest advice people thank me for is give someone a chance. Give them 3 to 5 dates, unless they commit one of those boo-boos, or they don't treat the wait staff well, or you find them boring. Otherwise, give them a chance. The best relationships, the chemistry grows. Instant sparks and magic is often, you know, the road to divorce court. So.
Yeah, right. So don't always think it has to happen that way.
No.
So you've given the tips for first meeting. Let's talk about dating tips. What can you share? Okay,
well, date. That's the first one. My parents' generation, my mother's in her 90s, people in their 80s and 90s dated. No one's ever done that since. It's okay in my mind to date unless you're sleeping with someone. It prevents you from rushing, and again, rushing is the biggest mistake. Date different people. No one's two-timing anyone because it takes a long time to get to know someone. Right. Or if you meet someone from the get-go you like, slow down. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Just don't rush into anything. Let friends and family give you feedback. Tell them to tell you what they see and not what you think they want to hear. If people have children, at least meet the children once, because children and money can be big stumbling blocks to relationships. So you want to, you know, at least meet. Don't operate like one big happy family, but get to know whether that dynamic is going to work for you.
Right, give them a chance. Now you've got 4 C's for good relationships.
Yes, Lanie's
with the
mantra. Okay, chemistry I don't have to remind anybody about. No one goes down the aisle without chemistry. But to me it means you look forward to seeing them. They interest you. You can have fun with them. 2 is good communication, however your communication style is. Obviously abuse doesn't work, but it's not good to avoid conflict either, you know, so
And
healthy
that's more than just
communication.
text messaging.
Yeah, well, when you're in a healthy relationship, yeah, you have to be able to talk as things arise and not stuff things. My mantra, critical 2 C's, character and compatibility. If they've got a good character and you're compatible with them, all will be well. And it takes a long time to know those things. The reasons things don't work out for people, rarely chemistry, sometimes communication. 99% of the time it's a character problem or a compatibility problem, why things don't work out for people.
No wonder why you've helped so many people, Lanie. You've got it figured out. You know how to help others. How can people get in touch with you if they want to chat?
So they just look at our website, massmatch.com, or they can call me. The number's on there. And again, get in a healthy relationship if you're going to get in one. Coaching is the main thing I do, and the educational component is key.
And you're easy to talk to, Lanie. Well,
Thank
happy
you so much.
Valentine's
You too.
Day. And it's okay to
You
be
too.
single tomorrow, right?
Okay to be
Call
single.
Mass Match if you want to find someone.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Lanie.
Thanks so much.
Nice to
Ashley.
have you here. Come